Okay, this is what I run every Sunday. This is XAMPP, this is our server. So you have a server on your own computer and you have to run Apache and MySQL. Seems pretty easy, right? And then you type in localhost TOC admin. Now this is on your computer. And this is the menu that you're going to do. And this is also in the document. I explained a lot of the functions. So you can list the episodes on the web, and this is the episodes that are on the web that people have entered through the screen. Not many people use it anymore, so pretty much it's almost pointless. But you can look for things there. So every week you're going to have to add the episodes. So before you do that, you're going to have to clear the weekly table. So that clears the episodes. So you just click that, and that's done. It's just really quick. And then you go to add episode. And what I do is I go through each one of these things, and I look for, that's probably an episode. That's not an episode. That's not a, you see, you have to determine whether it's an object show. That's an episode. That might be one. That just says a prediction, so I'm not going to do it. This guy's an episode. So you're going to have to go through all the episodes. So let's just do these four, for example. So that looks like a good episode. So what I do is I come up here and I copy the URL and I go into here and I paste it and I hit this button here. And I should get this sort of thing. And if I do, that means it's successful. So then I can go on and close that one and I go to the next one. This definitely looks like an episode. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to copy it. And this is pretty repetitive, but that's what you're going to have to do. Now this can take up to an hour a week. And that just gets you determining. And really, you know, it's up to you to decide what you think is going to be an episode. This could be or could not be an episode, but for now, we're going to do it anyways. Now, you're going to have to do this for a week, right? So, look, if you look at this, it goes yesterday, this week, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 6 days ago, 1 week ago. So you're going to have to go through hundreds and hundreds of videos to figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't. And how we're looking at this. Why should I join? So that's not a link. So that's not one. So we're just going to get rid of that one. Okay. So we're back to TOC admin. And then you're going to have to collect the user stats. Now this could take quite a while. So I'm just going to click on it and pause the video and then we'll come back. But you just click on this. And that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, because it can't find, because I ran the stats a long time ago, 7 days difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force it. I think I have to type force. Equals true. And now it's forcing it. It's going to do the stats. It's going to collect the stats. So what it does, it goes to somebody's page, looks at their about page, gets their number of subscribers, gets their number of views. So I'm going to stop the video right now and come back after it's done. Okay, as you can see, it's gone through everything and it's finished. And that took, hold on, I'll tell you how long it took. It took 3 or 4 minutes to do. So we'll go back to the menu. Okay, and now that's done. So now you're going to have to generate the slides. And while my program is coming up, you won't have to do what I'm doing in this program. My stuff goes into a folder, and it's called, it'll be different on your computer, but I have something called current episode. So what happens is everything gets put into this current episode thing. So just bear with me for a second while I start this up. Okay, this is the program you run. Your folders will be different. And you just basically hit this process button. And as you can see, it creates the slides very quickly. Now, this is going to be hundreds. I've only done 3 episodes. There can be many episodes in a week. And here's the milestones here. And here's the channel stats. So that's done. That's actually what I wrote it in. So then what I do after that is I get GIMP, a program called GIMP going, and I have a template here, and I've got my little icons here. And what I do is I drag them in here. And then let's just do subscriber increase count. And I go back to my template and I get my icons and I drag them in. Now you can use any editing program you like. And I use M for move and I just move these guys around a bit. So then what I do is I look at a previous show and I look at the channel stats. So let's find it. Subscriber increase count, was that it? Subscriber increase count, okay. So what I do is I drag this off to a different screen so you won't be able to see it going on, but then I compare it and it says Animation Epic was on top. And so KDJ98 is up. Gulan, this one guy is new. VBBBBBBBBB is up, so I duplicate that. So I just move these around and then I save it out. And you're going to have to do that for all of them. So that's what I do every week. So I compare it to the previous weeks. That one part, unfortunately, is not automated. So then what I do is I get my current episode and I bring it over to the screen here and I look at it. Now, unfortunately, this guy's thing is humongous, but you know, if people, what people are supposed to do is put a colon or a dash in their titles and it'll wrap. This one didn't, so you just have to do your best. I have to deal with that all the time. What I do is I get Audacity up, and there is Audacity. Basically start Audacity, and then I do this. New episodes released this week. Planet Bucket 22 released Elimination 17, Challenge 16. And I use the wheel, and it goes to the next one. Super Janimations 05 just released Camp Object Victory 1A. And I go through them, and then I go, and now for the milestones. BFDIA Master just passed 300 subscribers. And if I make a mistake, I just keep going. So VBBBBB just passed 400 subscribers. Oh, no. VBBBBB just passed 4,000 subscribers. And I keep going, and I keep going, and keep going. And then I close it off. Then I save that out. I save it out. It is in here. Then I bring all this into my editing program. And my editing program of choice is Sony Vegas Studio. And first of all, what I do is I actually have a template. And I've created my own template. And I have a template, and I load the template in Movie Studio. And basically that's got all my beginning stuff. It's got the music, and it's got my, if you see here, it's got the object news and the milestones and the weekly stats, and that's it. Plus I have a script written, which I would give you two, which is the intro, outro. And basically I read over this part here. So over here, then I get all my pictures. I get all my images from my current episode, and I highlight everything in here and I drag it in here. Then I need to put the right things in the right spot, so I move the episodes down here. Now for this guy, I need to have some sort of like a thing where it pushes everything back, so I had to hit the Control L there, and that didn't completely work, did it? Need to change something up here. Here we go. Okay, so these guys got done. Then I move this over. Then I get all my shows. And then I get the stats. And this is, so that's shows, milestone, stats. That didn't line up that well. And then I drag this over. Then I bring in the voice. And I edit it. So when I edit it, I could be like splitting the voice and shortening this, and then grabbing this guy and shortening that, and then moving it, and it's all got to line up. So this here takes an hour, and then I export it and I upload it to YouTube. So pretty much from looking at the document, you'll see how much work goes in to making this show a week.